You like it, right? Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, hello. Are we recording? Oh, hey kids! And welcome to another episode of Virtual Sunday School. Sorry, I was a little distracted. Well, as you can see, I have a new robe. Actually, my mom and dad got it for me, so it's very special. And well, there's just one thing. I told everybody about it, and everyone loves it. They think it's so cool. Look at these sleeves. But guess what? There's something very important I need you guys to know, okay? But you have to keep it a secret. Okay, can you keep a secret? I think I can trust you guys, right? You keep a secret, okay? Come close. Come closer, come closer. It's very important that you don't tell my brother that I got this brand new coat from my parents. As you can see, it's so cool, and it has a robe, tie, and pockets, and everything included. So if he found out, he would be very upset that he didn't get one too. So I don't want to make them feel bad, so just don't say anything about it, okay? Well, you know what? I was gonna teach you guys a lesson, so this kind of reminds me of a story in the Bible about someone you might know very well. Well, his name was Joseph. So if you don't know about Joseph, he was actually a boy, and he had lots and lots and lots of brothers. He had 11 brothers to be exact. He was one boy out of 12 boys. Can you imagine? That's a lot of kids. So Jacob was actually Joseph's father, and Jacob did something that maybe he probably shouldn't have done, but he did it anyway. So the Bible tells us that Jacob loved his son Joseph so much. He loved him so much that he gave him a special robe, kind of like mine, and he didn't give one to any of his other brothers. So that means he had 1, 2, 3, 11 other brothers that he didn't give this robe to, and he told Joseph all the time, I love you, Joseph, you're my favorite, and he always did special things for Joseph. So you can imagine how Joseph's brothers were feeling at this point. They were a little upset. They said, this Joseph, he's getting all the attention, and our father seems to like him very much. Well, we better do something about that. They started getting jealous of Joseph. And if you know what that means, it means that in their heart, they thought they did not like Joseph very much, and they wanted to do something mean to him and just get rid of him because he was getting all the attention. So on top of Joseph being well favored by his father Jacob, Joseph also started to have these dreams when he was a young boy. Well, the dreams could just be dreams, and that wouldn't be that big of a deal. But when Joseph had these dreams, they were from God, and they were very special dreams that basically said that Joseph was better than his brothers. Whoa. On top of the coat thing, you can imagine how Joseph's brothers were feeling at this point. They were not very happy, and they did not like Joseph. So the Bible tells us that one day Joseph's brothers, and just keep in mind, they weren't around Joseph's age. These brothers were actually much older than Joseph. So they were like, let's say Joseph was like a teenager. The Bible tells us that he was like around 17 when this happened, and his brothers were like way older, like 30 something. That's so old, right? So what happened was Joseph found his brothers in the field, and he was just coming to hang out with them and bring them stuff, and his brothers wanted to kill Joseph. Killing is not a very nice thing to do to your own brother, right? So the Bible tells us that Joseph went and he took his robe and he was walking to see his brothers, and he was excited, and he's like, "Hey brothers, I'm over here. I came to hang out with you guys." And his brothers were like, we're gonna do something really bad. We don't know what it is yet. We want to kill him, but we might get in trouble for that. So maybe we should just throw him in this ditch over here, and maybe we'll just leave him there for a few hours, and maybe he might die or get eaten by an animal or something. So what his brothers did was they threw him in a huge pit. That means Joseph could not get out. And later, people picked him up, like for slavery. That means there were people that were coming by, walking by, and they saw Joseph, and he was a strong young man, and they thought, maybe we can pick this kid up and sell him somewhere so he can be somebody's servant. So Joseph's brothers basically sold him into slavery. You can imagine how Joseph was feeling at this time. He was probably very, very, very sad. He thought, my own brothers would just get rid of me like this. All I did was show them my coat, and also I told them about a couple of dreams. I mean, what's the big deal anyways? Well, later Joseph would realize that God had a very, very special plan for Joseph, but he didn't really know what the dreams were about. And Joseph's brothers, even Joseph's father, didn't know what the dreams meant, but eventually they would find out. And ... This means that the story is to be continued, because I'm going to tell you guys all about what happens later in Joseph's life. So that means you gotta stay tuned and tune in next time. Next week, I'm going to tell you guys the rest of the story, which is really great. So this is actually one of Sarah Chechu's favorite stories, because you'll get to see that even though all these terrible things happened to Joseph in his life, he turned out to be a pretty good guy after all, and God had a very special plan for Joseph. So make sure you guys tune in next week, and I'm going to tell you the rest of the story about Joseph. I hope everybody sends in their memory verse videos. Sarah Chechu is very much looking forward to all the kids sending me your memory verse, okay? So make sure you do that, and you're learning Psalms 27. You're almost done. Hang in there, just a few more verses left, okay? And I love you guys. I'm praying for you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.